and welcome to my tarot corner. And I just want to tell you one thing. Sometimes, if you don't have the energy to do a reading, it's better not to. I've been trying to do a reading since this morning, and I just haven't been able to. I don't know why, just the energies were not working towards me. I really hope that this one will succeed. And I do love this deck, and I hope that I won't have to change it. It's the Hanson Roberts deck, but sometimes it's just not the right deck to use. So I am going to try and use this one for this reading and see if it's working. So the question is about Harry and Meghan's wish to sell their house. And why do they want to do that? They just bought it. Is it not big enough? Is it not fancy enough? What is wrong with their 11 million pounds mansion? So I'm just going to start with clearing the deck. And now let's start with asking. So do Harry and Meghan want to sell their mansion, and why do they want to sell their Montecito mansion, and why do they want to do that? What are the energies that around Harry and Meghan's wish to sell their Montecito mansion? Okay, so let's start. The significator card is Strength. So strength is a card that speaks about finding the strength within ourselves. This card, this is a major arcana. This card speaks about finding your own strength within, finding your control within. So it could be that they feel that they are losing control. And I did see another headline about their popularity plummeting, in contrast to Catherine and William that are rising. So they feel that they are losing control, and probably because they feel that, you know, sometimes changing a scene is also changing other things. There is this this verse that we use that changing scenery can help you change other things in your life. So that could also be the reason why they want to change where they live. Another thing is that they might feel that they are not acceptable. We know that they contributed quite a lot of money to the car exhibition or car race that was for New Year's for the neighborhood, and they might feel that they were not accepted as they wanted. So this is about control. This is about finding their own strength within themselves, and this is about controlling their narrative. This is what they are looking for. They want to control their narrative, and they feel that changing the scenery or moving away from where they are could be helpful. The card that clarifies this is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is a card that speaks about being someone who cares about the environment, the idealistic queen. This is another thing that we see the Sussexes wanting to their image to show. They want to be seen as this Queen of Swords, the one who is the idealistic one, the one who cares about the environment, that cares about everyone else but not about herself. And so both of these cards together just tell me that they are searching for control, and they want to appear idealistic. So they have been scrutinized quite a lot about this house, about how much it costs to keep it, how much water it takes, how much electricity it takes, how difficult for the environment it is to keep this house warm or cool, with air conditioning. All of these things are not good for the environment, and they want to be seen as idealistic and as people that are thinking about the environment. So both of these cards are just showing me two of the reasons of why they might want to sell their house. And in the past, let's see, what do we have in the past? So in the past, we have the Sun. So this is the first card. This is the card that expresses why they bought the house in the beginning. And that is the wish for happiness, the wish for abundance, and they really thought that this will be the house for them, for being happy and to attract abundance for them. This is also some kind of showing the world how rich we are, how much we have, and look at us because we are so happy and we have all of that money, so we can afford to buy this house. And this is how they wanted the world to see them. Now, the hidden influence behind this is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I've been receiving the Six of Pentacles all morning, and I've been thinking about it. So why do I get the Six of Pentacles with the Harkles all the time? And it is around receiving what you deserve. And if you give, then you receive. If you don't give, then you don't receive. And this card keeps popping up for me in all of the reading that I did. I didn't post those readings because I couldn't finish them, but I did get this card all the time, and that's because they expected to receive more than they did receive. So in buying that house, they thought that they will get more. And that is not only in monetary terms, that can be also in a way of respect, in a way of being behind near people that are important, near people that are A-listers, and they expected to be part of that neighborhood, and that this is what they wanted to receive. And this is why this card keeps on coming to me today. In every reading that I do about them today, I get this card, and this tells me that they expected to get more than they really deserve, and they don't give, and because they don't give, they do not receive. So this is the hidden influence. And as a clarification for this card, I get the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is a card of desperation, a card of doubts that are becoming desperation. And usually it is a card of people that lost hope in a way. And usually it doesn't have to be justified. It could be not unjustified despair, because the person here, he sees the cups that are spilled. He doesn't see the full cups behind him. So he is in this desperation mode because he sees what he lost. He doesn't see what he still has. And this is exactly what the oracles are all about. They don't see what they have. They don't see the good things that they do have. They only see the things that are not working for them. So this is another reason for them not to be happy with the house, because they did not get what they thought that they deserved, and this led to this state of despair and doubts about the house. And they thought that maybe by changing scenery, changing place, changing their house, this could make them receive more, or maybe take them out of this desperation mode. So this is the hidden influence. And in the present, we see the Four of Cups, which is exactly the card of doubts. So they have doubts about the place that they live in. They don't feel that they fit in. They are full of doubts about that. And because of those doubts, they are acting and they think about selling the house and moving away. And this is exactly the card that is led to this desperation. So both cards are the ones that are just one after the other. Doubts that lead to desperation. So this is what we have right now in the present. So the next card should be the advice. So let's see if there is some kind of advice that we can give them. And the advice is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of recognition and getting what you deserve from the first cycle of the Pentacles suit. And this is recognition and reward. So this is another card that speaks about reward. And it tells them that they can get that recognition and reward if they start giving. They need to start giving if they want to be recognized. If they want to be recognized as people that are giving and to be rewarded in a way that they want, just leaving the house and moving to another place is not the answer. The answer is start giving. Start giving to the to people to people who really need that, and then you will get that recognition that you are seeking. And the card that clarifies that is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a card that calls them to give the place a second chance. This card also once again tells them changing a scene will change nothing. You need to change yourselves. You need to give the place, the people, a second chance. You need to give your families a second chance. You need to change the way that you are acting towards the world. And when you change how you are acting towards the world, then you get the recognition, the reward that you are seeking. Just changing a scenery will not change anything, because you just take your problems with you and nothing will change. Moving to another place will do nothing. That will not help them get what they really want, because they just take their own problems with them. And in the near future, what I get is the Ace of Pentacles. So there is the possibility of realizing their wishes in the material world. But this card, what it says is that you need to be very focused on your wishes. And many times because we are not focused on our wishes, we do not get what we want because we don't know what we want. So the universe has to know what we want, and in order to do that, we need to focus our wishes, and they need to focus their wishes. And if they want their wishes to become true, they need to get some kind of help, some kind of treatment that will help them focus their wishes. And we see that all along, all through the year. We see them doing so many things. They spread around so many things, and they actually do not finish any project that they start. And that is why, because they do not focus on their wishes. They have no clear understanding of what they really want, and they need that is exactly what they need to do. They need to focus on what they really want, and when they do that, then they will be able to realize their wishes, and then the Ace of Pentacles can become a reality. So this is the tarot, and let's see what the oracle tells us about Harry and Meghan selling their property. A little bit more. Okay, so Harry and Meghan selling their mansion. Harry and Meghan selling their mansion. Okay, so context. So what does that mean? That means that if they do want to sell their mansion, they have to do that in the right context. And they have to do that for the right reasons. And they need to look at the context. They need to look at why they want to do that and think very clearly if that is the solution to their problems. Because if it's not, then they are just doing something that will not help them in any way. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.